Okay, so it has been way too long as usual, same old story. First off, I'm just going to point out that I have on these Wet n Wild liquid shadows. I'll probably insert a little clip here about how bad this looked before. For the record, do not layer these Wet n Wild liquid shadows because they start to crackle after a couple of hours. Yeah, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but that's what happened. I layered these and now it's a major mess. So they're fine in a single layer, not so much when you layer them. So I've got to try to fix this somehow. Do not layer these or else you'll get really bad crackling effect, and I tried to salvage it by adding some more eye makeup and it just made it worse. So I am so frustrated at this point, and we're just gonna go with it, and hopefully it won't be as bad on camera as it is in real life. So anyway, let's talk about a few things. In one of my previous videos, I mentioned that I was going to do a whole video about my car, do a car tour. I filmed that video, had a few disruptions during that video, and it just did not turn out good. I didn't like the result of it. Editing it just frustrated me. So there's that. And then I did a few more videos, and then the most recent video I tried to film, which was part of what I'm going to do in this video, I had uploaded it to my laptop, and I didn't realize that when I was uploading it to my laptop that my laptop was doing a big security update. I have Microsoft 10, and I noticed that it was being really slow, but I was like, whatever. Nothing too new with that. And then while editing it, or watching the playbacks of it before editing it, I noticed that it kept one of the big segments was really glitching out, the video and audio was way off. I was like, maybe it's just this moment. When I went to edit it, it was the whole thing, and I got so frustrated over that. And then I just didn't deal with it for the rest of the day. Turned my laptop back on the next day, and it was still acting glitchy. The whole laptop was acting glitchy, and it was still doing more security updates. And I found out that it is legitimate. Whatever it was doing is something that Microsoft was legitimately put out there for people's computers to download and whatnot. And I guess other people have had this problem, but it's not as common. But my whole laptop is just slow to the max. It is ridiculous. So I've been trying to sort it out. I haven't been messing with it as much because I'm just fed up with it between it and work and everything else. I'm ugh. But I did a video earlier this evening with one of the items that I'm going to be showing in this video, and I thought I had everything straightened out. Nope. The computer's still messed up. And I thought it was safe to take my memory card out, and it looked like it was safe and everything, but it never did the little jingle or chime thing where it's it is now safe to remove your hardware, or remove the hardware, whatever. And so I went ahead and took my memory card out. I used to do that all the time before I realized that there was a way to eject it from the computer, a right way to eject it and everything without just taking it out any old random time. So, when I first started filming this video, I realized that my camera was only filming 8 seconds, and it was filming in a lower quality, and I kept messing with them, why, and I formatted my memory card. Still the same issue. So I got out my old, smaller memory card, put it in, and hey, I can film my 8-minute clip videos now. And so I think my laptop messed up my memory card. So I'm so frustrated. But But anyway, here I am going to do this video, this ridiculously long video. I already know it's going to be a ridiculously long video, because that one that glitched out the last time was pretty darn long, and it shouldn't have been as long as it had been, and it didn't have nearly as much as this one's going to have. And so let's get into it, and yeah. Okay, so this video is a haul video. Yeah, this is pretty much everything, like makeup wise, that I have accumulated since my last video where I, well, did a makeup haul. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. This is like going back to January, because first off, this is not exactly in the order of everything that I did buy. I'm just gonna go with that as I go. Anyway, so we talked about this, or I talked about this in another video, how I wanted this. I was gonna wait to get this, and it went down to $27 on Urban Decay's website. So you sure as heck know that I bought it then, and it sold out. And I noticed that it's up on Sephora sell portion of their website right now for $27. So this is something worth checking out for $27. And through the magic of me trying to fix this eye makeup, I have the palette already out of the box. So I'm gonna try to block off the mirror so y'all don't see what is going on in my background here, but there it is. Is it showing up? Okay, I don't know. This is awkward. But yeah. So that's that. And I'm happy to have it. And also, you know what, we're just gonna put that right there for now. Also, because I still could claim my birthday gift through the month of January up until like the 1 month anniversary of my birthday. You know, so you could get the free birthday gift, you had to buy regular priced items. So that eyeshadow palette didn't count because it was a sale item. So I decided to go with a Moondust eyeshadow in Glitter Rock, because for some reason, I remember seeing it in real life, but for some reason I was thinking it was like a hot pink glitter. Turns out it is more of like a baby pink and silvery kind of glitter, but it's pretty. But I figure, like, I was hoping it was more of a hot pink. I don't know why I had it in my mind that it was like hot pink. It's not. Or more of like a deeper pink, I guess, like a pinky pink. But anyway, I figured like I wanted some pinky glitter eyeshadow, which kind of get that in this palette. And I guess the Moondust palette does have like a pinky shade, but you know, you can use it for your lips, you can use it for other things. Anyway, I don't want to blabber on too much, so because I got that as my full price item, I got my little birthday gift, which isn't so little. It is a full size Sin blush. I mean, not blush, highlighter and Sin. There we go. So it is a legitimate full size product. It just has the birthday packaging. So that's the cool thing about Urban Decay's website. If you're part of, like, if you sign up for their free little membership thing, you get a free birthday gift. Well, when you order like a full price item. And at the time I joined that membership thing, I was like, I guess I was like grandfathered into like free shipping. I think now you have to like either buy so many products to get points, or else you have to do reviews and build up points or somehow, and then you can get free shipping, which, you know, if you have a lot of Urban Decay products, it's worthwhile reviewing them to build up your points if that's how you get the free shipping, because you get the free shipping without having to spend $50, so that's cool. And also, I had like a little sample from one of the orders. I had a sample of the Vice lip toppers, the special effect lip toppers. And well, we'll get to that. And then in another order, like I had selected the Vice lipstick sampler, like the blister pack, like the lip toppers came in a blister pack sort of deal. And I think it's supposed to be like 8 little things of the Vice lipsticks. Well, instead I received this Vice lipstick in Backtalk, which is just a little mini lipstick, which I thought that was pretty darn cool. I'd rather have like this than one of those little blister packs, because this is like legitimate. Like, it's a little tiny lipstick, but it has the, you know, like the legitimate lipstick packaging, and it's pretty good size. And it's a nice color too. Like, it's way better than that stinky little pixie lipstick sample that I got from an Ipsy bag one time that I was not too thrilled of. But yeah, that's pretty darn cool in my opinion. Okay, so that like sums up my UrbanDecay.com order up until this point. Now, the video that I filmed earlier was of this product, which is the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Nude Lip, and again, just did a whole video about this. I won't go into too many details about this now, because if y'all really want to know, you can go watch that video, even though it is a hot mess. But just, you know, you get 6 lip products for $28, or I did. Now it's cheaper. If it continues to stay at that price, you can get them for $19. And this product alone was like, well, now it's worth the whole box or little kit, whatever. But this, okay, going back to the Urban Decay thing and the sampler pack. When I got the little sampler things from Urban Decay, I discovered that I wanted the White Lie Vice Topper. But then, and also going back to that, that was going to be like my full price item that I was going to get my free gift. But it was in the sale section because like half of the lip toppers are like on sale, clearance, whatever, for like $9. And so because there's a few of them listed, that whole little thing, they're all clustered together, and even the regular price ones are still considered a sale item, so you can get the birthday gift, which is kind of goofy. But anyway, so I tried out the little Fever was another little thing in the sample pack, and I really liked it. It's very similar to White Lie. They both have a lot of blue shimmer in them. Even though I'm still over the whole blue shimmer thing, it seems like everything has blue shimmer, like lip related. Now highlighters are like straight up blue shimmer, but just embrace it. If all else fails, the Lizzie Sparkle thing. Anyway, so this was pretty darn close to White Lie and the whole blue shimmer thing and whatnot, but it's pretty. I liked it. So this definitely helped sell me on getting this little kit. Okay, enough of that. And also from Sephora, and I mentioned in that video that I got the $10 flash shipping deal, which is supposed to be free shipping, but whatever. The way I look at it, you pay $10 to get shipping for the whole year without having to spend the $50 for free shipping. But let me just, I don't know. Okay, anyway, you know, I talked about in that video, that last video, I guess, anyway, the one where I'm talking about the car and going to Sephora, I got, phrasing myself here. Okay, basically, this was back in stock, and it is the Becca Liquid Crystal Lip Topper Glow Gloss in Rose Quartz and Seashell. It was the one that I wanted originally. It was sold out. They didn't have it at the physical store, so it was available online. Got it for $11, and now I own it, and I'm so happy that I have it. It's so pretty, but since I wasn't able to actually see it in real life, the funny thing is, it's almost identical to an Ulta plumping lip gloss that I have, so, but, you know, I love it. It's pretty, and the texture, like, it feels really nice, so no regrets, none at all. But I think it's sold out now for, like, good, so I'm glad I got it while I could. And also through Sephora, I got all my little free samples. I got 3 little fragrance samples. I'm not going to go through those. But when I ordered my lip kit stuff, I got one of those deluxe samples, like when you spend $25. Almost always on Sephora, I've noticed that if you spend $25, you can claim like a deluxe special sample thing if you go and look at the special offers page. But I got the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream. So that's Hey, samples. Good stuff. Great stuff. Wonderful stuff. Swell stuff. Okay, moving on. I'm sitting on the floor, and this little mat thing I'm sitting on is super squeaky every time I move. So, and I keep accidentally hitting the tripod. Sorry about that. Hopefully everything's in focus still and decent and not all wonky kilter. Okay, so, I guess next up we'll talk about the N Wild Goth-O-Graphic collection sort of stuff. I got 3 pieces from that collection. There were 2 that I got that I definitely had in mind that I wanted to get, and then one of them was something I wasn't originally going to get until reading things on the internet swayed me in that direction, and so I got it instead of something else that I was going to get, which, again, reading stuff on the internet swayed me in the direction of not buying that particular item, which was like one of the lipsticks, lip gloss, whatever. It had bad reviews, and yeah. But anyway, so I got the what do they even call these? N Wild MegaLast Liquid Catsuit eyeshadow, and this one is in Goth Tears. And then I got the one in Mystic, what is it? Mystic Dreamer. So, you know, again, talked about these at the very beginning. When you wear them, like, as just one single plain layer, nothing fancy schmancy, they are great. They will last. I haven't really worn them more than like 6 or 7 hours, but they last great. No biggie, as long as they're over a primer. Good, great, swell, wonderful, beautiful, fabulous. Can't say anything bad about them. But I put them on in my, like, I usually wear these together. When I wear the one, I usually wear the other. But I was putting my mascara, and my mascara got like up in my crease area, and I tried doing the little tape trick where you take a little piece of Scotch tape and you try to, is that Scotch tape? Scotch tape is like the translucent stuff, isn't it? Anyway, where you just kind of, you can usually, like, once the mascara dries, you can usually take the tape and press it and pull it off, and usually, like, if that happens over eye makeup, usually, like, the eye makeup tends to, you know, for the most part, stay in place, but it wasn't happening with this. It just, and the mascara was still staying in place. The eye makeup was really holding, like, these were clinging on to the mascara for dear life, or else the mascara was clinging on to it for dear life, whatever. But yeah, that didn't work out so well. So I was like, well, I'll just put a little bit more of this on and fix it. So I put a little bit more of this on, and then you couldn't really see much of this, so I put a little more of this on and blended it out, and everything was great, and now it's all crackled. So don't do that. And other people have said the same thing, but I didn't heed anybody's warning. I had to do it for myself and learn the hard way. But anyway, they're really pretty. They actually do remind me of the Stylo liquid glitter, whatever eyeshadow things that I have. There's one, I guess it's Sea Cove, that this one reminds me of. They're very similar, but of course I have to say Stylo is a much better product overall. But this is much more like, of course the Stylo is more glittery because that's what it says it is, and has a little more dimension to it. This is very pretty. It's glittery, shimmery glittery, but it's not to that extent. It's more, I guess this is more wearable for, you know, when people talk about what's more wearable. And then the Goth Tears, this is really pretty. It's like the lavender and blue duochrome. It's like the Sea Siren one, and except for Sea Siren is glittery and it has a lot more flash to it, but this is pretty. I mean, if it's available, by all means, go for it. But of course, they're really cheap. Like, they're $5 each. And then I got the highlighter, which I wasn't going to get this because I thought it was like every other bluey highlighter, like the white blue flash. I'm I'm not going to say done with it because I'm not done with it, but I feel like there's so much of it and I have so much of it just unintentionally that I was like, no more. But then people are talking about how amazing and how unique this is and how everybody has to have it, along with that like loose powdery eyeshadow highlighter that they put out. It's like after midnight now, by the way. Yeah, I had to have it, and $5, whatever. I'm like wearing it in my highlight, like my brown bone highlight right now. It's pretty. I probably won't do a swatch. No, I'm not going to do a swatch. But anyway, I don't think I said the color is called White Raven, and it has that like skull. Is it? I always hate saying it because I'm like, is it embossed is where it's raised, and then of course engraved is where it's like dug into. But yeah, it has like a skull embossed on it. It's pretty. And like, instead like the white blue flash, which it does have kind of a blue flash, but it's mainly more of a purple flash. And like, of course I have like the worst lighting ever, but it has a little hint of pink in there too. So it's really pretty. And then I guess finally, wow, I'm getting through this faster than usual, I think, and I hope. Now I'll be watching this back and realize that it's gonna be like a lot longer than I thought it was. But anywho, I don't know, I'm not at the last one, so okay. So we're gonna jump into Ulta. I didn't realize that I was actually organizing this in my head. Okay, so I'm moving on to my Ulta hauls. I ended up getting, they had some kind of deal going on that I had to take advantage of. I can't remember what it was exactly. Like, I remember going in and I'm like, okay, I gotta find something. This is such a good deal. Was it like a $5 off of a $15 purchase? Or 5 off of a 10? 5 off of a 10. Anyway, yeah, I think it was like 5 off of 10. And I was thinking that whatever I get would be like over, like usually when they have something like that, I usually try to stay right about the $10 threshold. But I think I got something that was a little more, like I knew that was going to be more than $10, but I was thinking of it, well, it's like better deal than when they have like 5 off. Anyway, which is usually $3.50 off of 15 now, but okay. To the point, looking around Ulta, trying to stay in that, like, that threshold. I wanted these when I heard, like, when NYX, like, did their whole, like, promotional video about, like, what's to come in the future, and they did this whole duochromatic launch of their collection, whatever. Anyway, but these are the duochromatic, I hate the way, like, there's, like, a shadow because of the dimension of the tubing. Anyway, I think it says shimmer lip gloss on. Anyway, they're duochromatic lip gloss, lip topper things, whatever. This pink one is in Booming, and then this white one is in Crushing It. And these, I've had like this whole fantasy. If I ever had like my own makeup line, makeup collaboration where I got to choose my products, I have been big into this thing for years where I wanted like the white iridescent-y makeup where it's like white and it flashes like pink. Like that's been like the thing I wanted, and I love like the whole duochromatic thing that goes on, and of course iridescent. Like, you know, the big thing right now is the holographic stuff, and I love holographic, but of course everything's being classified as holographic now when it's clearly not. But I love the whole iridescent look vibe thing, and so it's amazing. Like now a lot of makeup companies are doing like these holographic festival duochrome whatever things, and really some of it I consider iridescent, but I've been really into that lately because it's kind of like what I've envisioned for like if I could do something, and now it's like a big thing, and it's like this whole festival trend. Like I think it's silly, but at the same time I'm happy that it's happening because I'm getting products that I've dreamed of. But these kind of fall in line because like this white one, this Crushing It, it is like a white gloss that has that pink flash to it, and also has this slight gold tinge to it as well. And then this pink one, I know they had several of these pink glosses and they all looked very similar, but this one really jumped out at me because it like, well, right now I'm seeing more of a gold tone. Like it has that pink gold flash, but it also like has, like in the store, it had more of a green flash to it. So it kind of reminds me of that Becca Jade gloss that I got, that Jade and Opal gloss. A little bit, but this is like, I mean, this is pretty good pigmentation for a gloss. Like, I consider them lip toppers, but they may be a little more, well, I think it's defined as a gloss. Yeah, just a gloss, not a topper. So these are actually pretty spectacular. I think it was like, I want to say they were like $7.99 each, but they were like buy one, get one 50% off. And so I think all together with the coupon and everything, I paid like $7.40 some odd cents. I think that's what it totaled to. So I'm happy to have these because they reminded me of some higher end ones that I was looking at. I was debating on getting in the future, but I may hold off on that because these are pretty darn close dupes. And then hopefully we're wrapping up the video now, but I can tell this is going to be a long story also. I received a coupon. I guess it was like, well, it doesn't matter. I recently received a coupon and it was going to expire, I think it expired like a couple of days ago. No, not even a couple of days ago. Anyway, again, doesn't matter. It's already past time by the time this video goes up. So it was like, they sent it to me in the mail this time. Thank you, Ulta. But it was a thing where it said $10 off of a purchase, $10 or higher. And it didn't exclude prestige cosmetics. So talking about how I'm into the whole like iridescent duochrome, whatever, this whole trend of makeup festival makeup and whatnot. And what stuff I envisioned. You know, Too Faced has that whole festival collection they came out with that launched, or that was like inspired by the Unicorn Tears lipstick. And so, I'm like totally loving that whole collection. But there were like 4 products in particular I really want from that collection, or wanted from that collection. Kitty's smart, but she's not too smart at times. Anyway. So, they had the Fairy Tears lipstick and then the Fairy Tears lip gloss or lip topper. And right now, those things seem interchangeable, even though sometimes they are not. And then the Angel Tears lipstick and the Angel Tears lip topper, gloss, whatever stuff in there. So, back onto our topic. This is what I got. I got the Too Faced Fairy Tears Creme de la... No, what is it? La Creme lipstick. Or Mystical Effects lipstick. And, you know, this was the one, like, I had a hard time choosing from what I've seen on, like, the internet and videos and pictures and whatnot. And then I swatched these before and I kind of knew like what I wanted, but I was swatching them again when I went with that coupon. And yeah, this was the only like one left. Like they had one Fairy Tears lipstick and they had one Fairy Tears lip gloss left. So like they had an abundance of all the other ones, and the mermaid ones are enticing, but I feel like this is more, like this and the Angel Tears would be more like practical for me. Like, I mean, like my makeup is practical. You know, to each their own. But yeah, this called out to me more because I think the lip topper glosses, whatever, like, I know one of these was very similar, and now I can't remember which one it was. But, yeah, just trying to be more responsible with my money, which clearly I still am not. But I still like to have fun and shop. Yeah, so there's supposed to be, like, these deals, like these percentage deals coming up here very soon for like the membership levels, which I think I'm too low of a membership level to really get a good deal at either Sephora Ulta. But anyway, so I went with Fairy Tears. I want to get the other three that I talked about, maybe Mermaid Tears eventually when I can get good deals on them. But yeah, so basically this is the one where it looks like it has like a yellow base to it. I'm not even going to do the hand background thing because I realize how stupid that looks when I do it. Like, it looks okay when most people do it, but when I do it, it just, I don't do it right and it looks stupid. But it's, you can probably see it's the yellow, like a light yellow, banana, whatever color, and then it goes to that hot pink shimmer. It has like a hot pink and kind of like an orange shimmer in it. And it's supposed to be like, how do they describe it? Like, it mixes with your body chemistry to give you your own unique color. Like, that's what unicorn tears is supposed to do, but I mean, come on, it's not really that unique to your body chemistry. It goes on and turns a hot pink like shimmer with the orange shimmer, whatever. But it's still really pretty. I'm wearing it right now, probably not showing up on camera because of the lighting, and it's probably worn off by now, but I don't know. I think it's pretty. I think it's real pretty. And the Angel Tears, I haven't, like, when you do swatches on the back of your hand, you don't get, like, the full effect for, like, a lip product because of the base color of your lips. But I think, I don't know. I really don't know which one, like, whether I want to get one of the gloss toppers, whatever they are, or if I want to get the other lipstick next. Not that that really matters right now, but I'm going to eventually get some of them, all of them, whatever. But yeah, so one final thing I want to talk about. I was about to wrap up this video, but one final thing, because I've got all of this makeup, and it's really cool. There's a lot of more really cool makeup out there, but I'm going to try to be better about, like, buying a ton of makeup, because, yeah, obvious reasons, but we really don't need all the makeup that we have, most of it. Wait, who is this talking? Whatever. Anywho, people do these whole things where they shop their stash. So I'm going to start shopping my stash, maybe doing some videos about that, or related to that, or involving that. I don't know. I want to do that, because I like it when people do that, because a lot of products are, like, older, like, they're not current, you can't really buy them anymore, but I'm liking that. I want to see what other people can do with older products. Let's relaunch some of our older stuff that we haven't touched in a while. Have fun with it, play with it. I want to do that. Let's do that. Everybody should do that. Yeah, let's. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up right now because it's okay. Anyway, if you stuck around this long, thank you for watching.